Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Hot Toys Days of Future Past Wolverine figure. And this is a phenomenal looking piece. The likeness to Hugh Jackman is incredible. Hot Toys really knocked it out of the park. There's so much detail in the outfit, every last detail. The stitches in the belt, the texture on the jeans, the boots. It's just phenomenal. And it comes with this really cool display base that just adds so much of a shelf presence to this figure. And there are all these amazing little details here. Like we've got the slash marks in the concrete, we've got the metal bars sticking out, all these warped and manipulated pieces of metal here to suggest that Magneto is in the area. Even on the back, so much detail to make this look weathered and like it's being turned into rubble. And so much awesome detail here. Hot Toys really did a bang up job with this. Even got some turf down here, so it looks just straight out of the movie. So I love the look we have with this Wolverine, and we also get some other options in the outfits. If you want to display them in that 1973 look from the movie, that's how it comes in the box, with this colorful shirt and this really cool leather jacket. We also get lots of options with these hands and the forearms. The texturing on this is amazing. I mean, it looks like real hair, veins, muscles, and the bone claws. The detailing on this is so cool. They look really jagged and rough and like they could really do some damage. One thing to note, they did make a typo on the base, and they have this letter that came in the box basically saying fix it yourself. So I'm not crazy about that, because it seems like if they had the time to go and make a whole nother sticker and put it in there, they had the time to just fix it and do it right in the first place. And when you're paying this much for a figure, everything should be perfect. But anyway, that's not my biggest problem with the figure. My biggest problem is with the forearm issue. So these are there to swap out when you want to display the figure with his sleeves rolled up. And in the manual that came with the figure, it says you bend his arm back at the elbow and that it should come off. But the only problem is it didn't do that with mine. And so I watched several videos of people who took this out of the box and did the forearm exchange. And they say you just have to keep bending it back, and then it's super scary and it feels like it's gonna break. So I went at this thing for a while and I bent it back, and eventually it just got to a point where I was like, hey, I'm not gonna risk breaking this figure. I bent it back as far as I'm comfortable doing it, and it just isn't coming off. So I'm super bummed out about that, because I was really wanting to display him with these forearms because they look so cool and so detailed. But yeah, I just can't get these other forearms off to swap them out. So I'm super bummed out about that. But overall, it's a fantastic looking figure. I think it'll make a great piece to your collection. I'm super glad to have it in mine. And that diorama, like I said earlier, just adds so much shelf presence to an already awesome looking figure. So there we have it. Those are my thoughts on the Hot Toys Days of Future Past Wolverine.